It's finally here. It's finally Friday, and it's the 4th day of September, and I'm glad to have you spending a little time of it with me this evening. Indeed, it's Friday, and finally the rains have moved on out, and we have an even more wonderful forecast in store than I had for you 24 hours ago, and it was gorgeous then. I haven't had one this short and sweet, and by short and sweet, as you've heard me refer to over the years, when that takes very few words to describe your forecast, that's a very good thing, and that's exactly what I've got. Updated and beautiful all the way through much of next week, at least midweek, maybe all of next week. I'll go through that in more detail in just a few moments. To be perfectly honest, not a whole lot of news happening today here locally. A lot of folks already out of their offices and the like for the holiday weekend. We hope that you enjoy your extended weekend. So as such, since we had to hold off a couple of the reports that we were working on until next week, we'll be talking about how school is going and trying to get everyone caught up on that note, in addition to a bunch of other things. Since I've got time tonight, and since it's now official and I can play it and release it, I got this in hand. I had to go to the vet yesterday. Ralph Adams, Dr. Adams was nice enough to give me a copy, and with their official CD release party tonight, at the Sam Jam Music Festival in Ohio, I can now play as much of it as I want. And I've picked two tracks that I have had on repeat here in my office. You may have heard them late at night if I'm burning the midnight oil, driving through downtown Sagersville. It kind of gets that loud at times. But I'm going to share two tracks off Turning Ground's new album, Crazy House, with you that you haven't heard unless you've already got the album or downloaded it, because neither one of them are the actual title track, just two of my other favorites. And really, their best album yet, hands down. So we'll go to that in just a few seconds. Real quickly, your local COVID update. More good news there. There is none. No new cases confirmed in Magoffin County today. That means that Magoffin County has gone 7 days with only one confirmed case, and we were averaging 2 a day there for a few weeks. So we're still at 73 confirmed cases, 0 cases today, and only one in the past 7 days here in Magoffin County. In neighboring Johnson County, I don't have today's numbers, but I do know that they had one case on Wednesday, and 0 cases confirmed out of Johnson County yesterday. Right now they have 130 confirmed cases, with 21 still considered to be active in Johnson County. I do not have at this moment, as the governor did not have a press release earlier today or a press conference, state numbers. I'll try to get those for you before I leave you this evening. On another COVID note, just to pass this along, with Magoffin County hosting Betsy Lane in a football game, first of the season, home opener and kickoff next Friday night at 7:30. A lot of folks anxiously awaiting anything, and of course it's going to be limited capacity in the stands, but still able to handle, I believe, many of the families and fans. But nevertheless, one Kentucky high school has already had to suspend their football program because of the coronavirus. The Boyd County Health Department announced, as well as with the Ashland Blazer High School, that the high school was postponing all football-related activities after one of the players tested positive for COVID-19. As a result, the game against Greenup County on September the 11th, next week, has been canceled as well. So we'll keep you up to date, and hoping that that's not going to be a trend that we see with sports teams across Kentucky. Fingers crossed. Let's hope they all stay well and safe. So with that said, I'm going to pause. When we come back, if you travel the Mountain Parkway, a lot of our laborers here in the county travel it every day, morning and night. And traveling west is a big deal right now, thanks to that detour and that sinkhole. And if you were hoping that that was going to be fixed in the immediate future, news from the Transportation Department does not indicate as such. I'll have that for you in just a second. Brand new at your Sagersville Lee's, and for a limited time, it's sticky sweet and it's bringing the heat. Their new spicy bourbon dippers. You get an all-new taste, nothing short of amazing. They take their spicy jumbo dippers, toss them in a kicked-up sweet bourbon sauce for a flavor that you're only going to find at Lee's. But don't wait. This spicy specialty is only here for a limited time and only at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe.
I'm Dr. Jason Zimmerman at Highlands ARH, the healthcare system of Appalachia.
Go to Conley Tire in Staffordsville or ConleyTire.net right now and get $200 back on a new set of Goodyears, $100 on new Generals, Coopers, Bridgestones, and Mickey Thompsons, all with the smoothest balancing Snap-on has to offer. And if your ride has a light on, let their state-of-the-art Zeus diagnostic machine figure it out for only $35 at Conley Tire. It's hard to describe the t-shirt lines and looks in right now at the seasonal shop, but I'm going to try. Two of them are made right here in KY, Ridge and Holler, because, in Kentucky, you're always in one or the other, and both are always beautiful. Just check these designs out. The other is Yonder, and it's made in Pikeville, and it's just as cool and creative and all Kentucky. Definitely something there to appeal to everyone. And the ever-popular Turnrow brand, also at the seasonal shop for all fans of anything farming. And you can come into the shop and experience the magic of perfectly chilled drinks. For regular and slim cans, regular or even wine bottles, cups, and more. It's the Cadillac of koozies by Brewmate. All colors and styles in stock right now at Fraser's Prater Drugs seasonal shop. You have to give yourself an extra 20-30 minutes if you're traveling west on the Mountain Parkway, going past the Powell County, Wolfe County line because of course, that sinkhole which has closed both westbound lanes, putting you, of course, on a detour on Kentucky 15, which runs parallel to the Mountain Parkway. We got an update today from the Transportation Cabinet. The update saying that it's going to be quite some time before those lanes are open. This update following what was a serious crash on a narrow and twisty Kentucky 15 just yesterday morning. Yes, the crash, proof of extra caution and reduced speed needed on the narrow and twisty Kentucky Route 15, the detour around the westbound lanes of the Mountain Parkway. This happened yesterday morning. I'm told non-life-threatening but possibly serious injuries sustained by at least the driver of the vehicle. This car striking a tractor-trailer in the curve right there before you get to the corner marathon, as it's called, in Pine Ridge. The tractor-trailer also seeing some significant damage. One axle or wheel assembly ripped completely off, as you can see. I've also been told today there was a caution light which was placed on 15 just past Holbrook's equipment there, which is, of course, where you turn off to the right to get onto the detour, and that the state is also placing other signage possibly to try to alert motorists to the situation. But the situation is going to be there for a while longer. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet sent us an official press release today that says that they are moving forward with efforts to repair and reopen the Mountain Parkway and near the Powell and Wolfe County line. The westbound lanes of this vital transportation artery for eastern Kentucky, they say, closed since late July when this sinkhole, and actually sinkholes, I guess is more appropriate, developed beneath the surface of the parkway. They say that plans have been drawn up for the repairs. Bids will be taken for the project sometime later this month, and once a contractor has been selected, the Transportation Cabinet plans to have them begin work that they estimate will be sometime around the 1st of October. That is to begin the work. Their goal is to have the project done and the road fully open by the end of October or sometime early in November. So in the meantime, traffic, all westbound traffic, has been detoured on Kentucky 15, running parallel to the Mountain Parkway between exit 40 at Pine Ridge and exit 33 at Slade. And of course, as you know, if you traveled that way at all, coming back home is not an issue because the eastbound lanes are not affected. As for truckers coming from the US 23 corridor in eastern Kentucky, they might, says the state, use other routes such as the I-64 route through Catlettsburg or Kentucky 80, the Hal Rogers Parkway, and I-75 via Hazard and London to reach Lexington and points beyond, instead of using the detour on Kentucky 15 off of the Mountain Parkway. So as it stands, work to begin hopefully in a month and hopefully to take no more than a month after it starts. I've got a community update for you before we go to the following break and come back with a good way to go out on a Friday. Get ready to crank up the TV. Community Day is seeing some late numbers being posted. The deadline to donate online or at the Sagersville National Bank Tuesday afternoon. Right now, that $35,000 goal that is set on the website at bgcf.givingfuel.com/community day, well, it's almost there. We are closing in on $32,000. That's right, 32 out of that $35,000 goal. And of course, all donations up to $35,000 in matching funds, we're going to be matched 2-1 by the Magoffin County Community Foundation. So just keep on. It all goes to those nonprofits, dividing it up equally between them. We're almost there to the goal that was set, and that's a big, big deal. So if you can, log on to this website over the course of the weekend or before Tuesday afternoon and give what you can. We're almost there. We've almost reached our goal, but time is running out. So if you haven't already, please go to bgcf.givingfuel.com/community day or drop your donation off by the Sagersville National Bank at either location before Tuesday afternoon, and it will be counted. And every dollar is matched 2-1 up to $35,000 and then distributed evenly. 100% going to our local nonprofit organizations which rely on you and your support each year. This year, doing it online and through donations at the Sagersville National Bank. So please, if you can, click or stop by and give and help support our community. Car accidents don't stop. Accidents at work don't stop. Disability and SSI cases don't stop. Your legal needs and concerns don't stop for the coronavirus, and neither does McFarland and Tinker. They are open, able to schedule appointments per CDC guidelines, and always available for telephone and video conferences. Please, be safe, be smart, stay home, and don't let your legal needs fall victim to the pandemic. Call McFarland and Tinker and let them take care of them for you. Go with All Pro, and you'll always get a perfectly finished project backed by decades of experience and thousands of satisfied customers. Always with the best prices on everything from small to large remodels, bathrooms to kitchens to entire homes, or turnkey new construction on everything from garages, homes to retail space. And seamless gutters too. And All Pro still offers 0% financing for up to 18 months and long-term low interest rates on those big projects. For an estimate, call this family-owned business today. Come to Parkway Pharmacy in Sagersville and get your prescriptions filled, your over-the-counter medications, and immune system boosters, all from the safety and comfort of your own vehicle, either in their drive-thru or with their new curbside service. You can also call ahead or just download the MyGNP app, that's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, and refill and manage your prescriptions right from your device, helping you and yours stay healthy and safe. Parkway Pharmacy in Sagersville, 349-4400. Summer heat and no AC make for a miserable drive. But don't sweat it. Call Black Smoke Performance in Sagersville for inspection, diagnostics, and repair by qualified technicians with the latest technology and equipment. Don't suffer in the summer heat. Get your air conditioning fixed today at Black Smoke Performance. You may have noticed, in addition to a couple of reports, that I'm going to have to hold off until after the holiday weekend because of, I think, it being an early holiday weekend for some offices today. There was also no community calendar or other announcements tonight because not much happening, so we'll forego that, and that leaves me with two last items of business tonight. The last takes a few moments, but it's going to be enjoyable and entertaining and a great way to send this show out on a Friday. The first is just about as nice, and that comes in the form of your Licking Valley RECC forecast. Yes, my goodness. I mean, mostly clear skies continuing tonight. It's out of here. Talking about the rains, the effects from that cold front that brought them. Put us down into the 50s tonight, mid-50s with a light north wind. A beautiful Friday. Tomorrow, a little bit on the cooler and more comfortable side. Still looking at the upper 70s for your Saturday. 78 tomorrow. Upper 50s for nighttime lows tomorrow night. And simply sunny and clear across the board for the first half of your, well, the first third of your weekend, I should say. Yeah, that sounds better. Sunny and clear Saturday. Sunny after a little morning fog. And a little warmer for your Sunday. Check it out. We should hit to the 80s, rebound to about 83 degrees Sunday, mostly clear. That's weather that you can do anything in there for 2 days. And then ditto for the third day of your holiday weekend. We'll increase temperatures up another couple of degrees for your Labor Day Monday. 85 degrees, 63 for nighttime lows, still sunny and mostly clear on your Labor Day Monday. That is 3 days of absolutely picture perfect and actual perfect weather that we're going to be in for. So enjoy them any way you can. And it doesn't really end there either. Tuesday, we're still going to see if you can squeeze another day off. Tuesday will be a good one to do it. We're going to go up another degree or so to about 86 under sunny skies. Still no rain in sight. Partly cloudy that night and 66. Wednesday starts the change, and not a drastic one, but shower chances roll back into the picture. Wednesday, 85, mostly sunny because of another approaching front, and a 30% chance of showers, and that takes temperatures down to the low 80s for Thursday and Friday of next week. Partly sunny and mostly sunny skies those days, and still only about a 30% chance of showers. And of course, by that time next week, it's weird to even say, not bad, just weird or different. We'll be talking about your Friday night football forecast. Yep. Does that excite you a bit? Well, this will too. I think I may have referred to it as the title track a few moments ago, or maybe that was in my head. I'm not sure. Nevertheless, I have with me today an official copy of Crazy House, the new album by Turning Ground. Several weeks ago, I was able to play the first release off of that. It wasn't the title track, it was Reverend Jackson. And that was all I was allowed to play. But I got to be honest, one of the perks of this job sometimes is getting a little bit of an inside to things like these. So I've had this album, not in a hard copy, but I've had it to be able to listen to now for weeks. And I have. And I've had many of the tracks on here on repeat. And I'm going to play a couple of those for you tonight since I've got time. And man, we all just need a little something to take us out on, I think, for this evening and get us started maybe for what's going to be a wonderful, joyous, happy, safe weekend. So I'd hope to have Nathan and Ralph and the guys from Turning Ground with us tonight via the internet to kind of intro this. However, they are at the Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival in Piketon, Ohio. And actually, when I called Nathan earlier today, I think he was actually on stage. And it sounded like his phone kind of maybe picked up and turned on. And so I didn't want to call him back. And they've been busy. And they're also having their official CD release at Sam Jam this evening. So I think that gives me the clearance to go ahead and play a few of the songs that I want to pick out for you tonight. I've got one. The first, we're going to go a little slow. The second, we're going to pick it up. Both I can hear playing on every national radio station and venue across the country. We will begin with Strongest on My Knees. Here's Turning Ground.
I met the Lord 79. Pretty soon I found the wine. Another side of life I thought might be the best. Just a little sweeter, just a little greener than the rest. I always knew which way to go. Never fought this fight alone. That old corn liquor takes a hold on me. It's made me something I never thought I'd be. I get lost and I nearly drown in a whiskey bottle at the edge of town. But he might use a good man like me, 'cause I'm strongest when I'm on my knees. The old man's down. You can see my body there on the ground. Laid it down with my last breath. We all carry a cross and mine is wet. I get lost and I nearly drown in a whiskey bottle at the edge of town. But he might use a good man like me, 'cause I'm strongest when I'm on my knees. I'm strongest when I'm on my knees.
And the last track I'm going to play for you this evening is actually the last track on the album, Little Mountain Girl. So enjoy this. This is a good way to get you going for the weekend, I do believe. Get your hands on this album as soon as you can. You will not regret it at all. Download it, buy it, however you can get your hands on it. I would do it. It is that great. And enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Of course, it's going to be a long weekend for us as well. So when I see you back here next week, we'll be talking about how well school is working virtually in the McGoffin County school system and any other information that I need to get out to you. And of course, we'll be around over the course of the weekend, not going anywhere, no trips, not going to the Derby or anywhere else. And so that means that we'll be able to get to you on our social media and website channels should we have any pressing news you need to know about. So keep those in the back of your mind if you need to know something. And I will keep you in the back of my mind, hoping to see you back here next week. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy Little Mountain Girl as much as I did. I think you will. And I'll see you next week. Good night again, and thanks for watching.
I bring her flowers every single day. She deserves more than I can send her way. Sweetest thing that I ever did see, a little mountain girl from Tennessee. Little mountain girl, changed my world. Before I met you, I was going through hell, wasting my pennies in a wishing well, hoping and a dreaming for a little love. That's where I met you and fell in love. Little mountain girl, changed my world. Hoping someday to ask her the way. If she said yes, I'd be the happiest man. To hold her every night, I'll be a dream come true. Little mountain girl, I love you. Little mountain girl, changed my world. Little mountain girl, changed my world. Little mountain girl.